Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this special Black Friday edition of Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I'm your host for this evening, Blitzball Champ, coming at you live on the U to the Tube. So, on this special edition, wanted to talk about a couple of exciting things coming up. We have the upcoming Stardom Tokyo Super Wars pay-per-view this weekend. So I'll go over the card for that. I'll recap the current standings of the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag League, as well as the Best of the Super Juniors tournaments. We got Wrestlecade coming up this week. Well, actually, it started today, but I'll be going there Saturday at the Benton Convention Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So looking really forward to that. Shout out to Rob Potsy Potchek, who will be going with me. Looking forward to a good time of fellowship. And AEW is giving North Carolina a lot of love with three upcoming shows for North Carolina. So I'm looking really forward to that. I'll be going to all three as well. So I wanted to talk about those a little bit as well. Let's see. NXT WarGames, starting to put together the card for WarGames, which will pretty much be the last WWE pay-per-view of the year. There's also a new pay-per-view that they're going to start up right on New Year's Day, literally called Day One. So talk about that a little bit and just much, much more. So we got a good bit to talk about tonight, but hope everybody had an awesome and blessed Thanksgiving. Hope y'all enjoyed good food, time spent with your family and friends, just enjoying each other. For all those that are traveling, I hope y'all are able to get to your destination safely and find everything well, and just continue to stay safe. And hopefully when the time has come to come back home, that everybody will come back home safely. So good stuff. But anyway, let's get started. Let's talk about this card for Tokyo Super Wars from Stardom. It's going to be taking place at the Yogi National Stadium. And we got quite a card here. Let's take a look at this card, which they got the matches posted up on the We Are Stardom Twitter page. But yeah, let's take a look at what we have here. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 title matches. 5 title matches. So we have the Future of Stardom Championship will be on the line in a triple threat match, as the champion, Ruoka of Oedo Tai, will defend against both Cosmic Angels members, Mai Sakurai and Waka Tsukiyama. Now, of course, Mai Sakurai and Waka Tsukiyama are pretty much the two rookies of Cosmic Angels. And Ruoka, she's already defended the title once so far against Lady C successfully. So I believe this is her second title defense in a triple threat. But in all honesty, I'm sure that Ruoka will retain. I don't see Waka or Mai winning this match. They're both still very green, although Mai Sakurai does own 2 victories over Waka Tsukiyama. So Waka's still searching for that first victory, but hasn't been able to get it yet, and she won't get it in this match. So I'm predicting Ruoka to retain the Future of Stardom Championship. We also have a tag team match. We have Momoaz, which is Momo Watanabe and Azumi, taking on Unagi Sayaka and Lady C. So Momo and Azumi of Queen's Quest taking on Lady C and Unagi Sayaka, of course, Unagi of Cosmic Angels. I feel like this is another easy pick. definitely got to go with Momoaz. Got to go with Queen's Quest on this one. I mean, it's pretty much kind of a one-sided matchup. No offense to Lady C, which I like Lady C, but it's still kind of a one-sided matchup. So definitely going to have to give this to Momo, Watanabe, and Azumi to win this match. We got ourselves a stable showdown here. Stars versus Oedo Tai. So we got Stars, Hazuki, Hanan, and Mayu Iwatani taking on Oedo Tai's Saki Kashima, Fukiken Death, and Rina. This should be an entertaining match, but it'll be good to see the sisters go at it in this match. Of course, Rina and Hanan were tag team partners in the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, which they were only able to win one match, which was the last match that they had. So not really a whole lot of luck there teaming up despite being sisters. But of course, we have to realize sisters of two different factions. But I definitely see Stars winning this match. I just feel like, not to look down on Fuki Kendef or Saki Kashima. I think they're both really good, but I just really feel like Stars is a little bit stronger in this matchup. So I'm gonna go with Stars to win this 6-woman tag match. All right, we got another triple threat. We got another triple threat match, which is this is very interesting how this is kind of developed. We got two members of Donna Del Mundo, Natsupoi and Himeka, in this match, and also Queen's Quest Saya Kamitani. But it's a three-way. It's a three-way match. And I believe the winner of this match gets a title shot for the Wonder, I believe it's the Wonder of Stardom Championship, which Tam Nakano currently holds. But I believe the winner of this match will get a shot at that title. So, this is tough. This is tough. But you know something? A part of me feels like there'll be a lot of dissension between Natsupoi and Himeka and just those two going at it. I don't see them doing a lot of teaming up to take on Saya Kamitani in this match. And you know what? I got a feeling that Saya Kamitani may take advantage of the turmoil and capitalize and get the victory. So you know what? I'm going to go with Saya Kamitani to win this match and become the new number one contender. I think this would be good for her. But who knows? I mean, Himeka. I mean, it's been a while since Himeka has really had a title shot against anybody, especially a singles title shot. So who knows? Himeka might end up winning this, but I'm gonna go Saya Kamitani. But it wouldn't surprise me if Himeka won. It wouldn't surprise me. But I'm gonna go with Saya. All right, we got the High Speed Championship on the line as the current champion, Starlight Kid of Oedo Tai, takes on Stars' Koguma. Now, I have to admit, Koguma has been on a roll lately. Of course, her and Hazuki won the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. So, of course, they have a future Goddess of Stardom tag title shot owed to them. But even still, Koguma, even as a singles wrestler, has been doing pretty well. I mean, she actually did good in the 5-star Grand Prix. She didn't win it, but she did pretty good in the 5-star Grand Prix. This is tough because Starlight Kid has been on a roll too ever since winning the High Speed Championship, and I just really don't feel like it's time for her to lose it just yet. I don't feel like it's time for her to lose it just yet. So I'm going to say Starlight Kid retains, but I expect it to be a really, really good match. But I like Koguma. I just don't think it's time yet for Starlight Kid to lose that high-speed championship. I don't think it's time yet. So I believe Starlight Kid retains. All right, next up we have the SWA Championship on the line in a UWF rules match, by the way, which is Shuri of Donna Del Mundo, the champion, will be defending against Oedo Tai's Konami. Now, of course, these two have a lot of history together. I mean, they've trained together. These two go way back, way back. But, and see, it also makes me wonder if Shuri is putting that suitcase up with the title shot for the World of Stardom title that she won by winning the 5-star Grand Prix. I don't remember if she's putting that up for grabs. I hope not. I hope not. I truly believe that this could be the best opportunity for Konami to win that SWA title. I really, truly believe that, because I think she's been kind of long overdue to finally beat Shuri, especially for a title. So I would like to see, but then again, it depends on if Shuri is putting up that briefcase. Because if she's putting up that briefcase as well, then I'd have to say Shuri ends up winning. But if that briefcase is not up in this title match, then I believe Konami will dethrone Shuri and win that SWA title. So that's the scenario that I'm posing, because I don't remember if Shuri is putting that contract up. I hope she's not. But if she's putting that contract up, I believe she'll retain against Konami. If that contract is not being put up for grabs, then Konami wins. That's my take on that. So I believe either one of those two scenarios. Just like that. All right. We have the Wonder of Stardom Championship on the line, as Tam Nakano, the champion of Cosmic Angels, will defend against her Cosmic Angels stablemate, Mina Shirakawa. Now, I have to say, lately, Mina Shirakawa has been kind of on a roll. So, this ought to be a really good matchup. And if I remember correctly, Mina beat Tam in the 5-star Grand Prix, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I definitely am very intrigued with this matchup. But I just don't think Mina is ready yet to be Wonder of Stardom champion. I just don't think she's going to pull it off. This could potentially be one of Mina's best matches, and they could go the distance. And honestly, it would not surprise me if this match went to a draw. It wouldn't surprise me if it went to a draw. But I don't see Mina walking out with the Wonder of Stardom championship. I don't see it happening. I don't think it's going to happen. But it wouldn't surprise me if this match went to a draw. But I think this will be a good match. For sure, I think it'll be a good match. And then we have the World of Stardom Championship on the line, as the champion, the Red Queen, Queen's Quest Utami Hayashishita, will defend against Strong Heart of Donna Del Mundo, Maika. Now, of course, these two also have a lot of history. These two have faced each other quite a bit. I mean, they go way back. So this should be a good match. Really, really good match. I mean, Micah, I love Micah. Micah's excellent, and I love Utami. She's been killing it since winning the World of Stardom Championship. I mean, she's had it for a year. She's had it for a year. So, but I believe she will retain. Like I said, I think she will hold on to it until she faces Shuri in December, and then she loses to Shuri. That's what I believe will happen with Utami. So I'm predicting that she'll retain against Micah, but come time for December for Queendom, I definitely believe Shuri becomes new World of Stardom champion. So it's only a matter of time. But this is looking like a good card. This is definitely looking like a really good card. Like I said, we got 5 title matches. So it's a pretty loaded card. I mean, 1, 2, 3. We got 8 matches, and 5 of them are title matches. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, this is the card for Tokyo Super Wars. So that'll be exciting. That'll definitely be exciting. I probably won't catch it until probably Sunday because I'll be in Wrestlecade on Saturday, so that's when I will catch that. But it should be fun. Should be fun. Okay, let's go into some New Japan Pro Wrestling. Let's recap the current standings for the World Tag League and the Best of Super Juniors. Let's take a look at the World Tag League first. All righty. So there's still a couple of teams still sitting. Hey, Worldwide Entertainment, welcome. What's up? Good to see you. Hope you had an awesome and blessed Thanksgiving. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 teams still with 0 points. Still haven't been able to get points on the board, which are the teams of Evil and Yujiro, Suzuki and Taka Michinoku, Yuji Nagata and Tiger Mask, and Togi Makabe and Honma. So those teams still sitting at 0 points, just haven't been able to get on the board yet. Let's see. Sitting at 2 points are Hiroshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima with 2 points. Yikes. And then sitting at, we got a lot of teams with 6 points. So we have Toru Yano and Hiroshi Tanahashi with 6 points. Oh, pretty bad. My mom overdosed on Wednesday, but oh no. I hope she's gonna be okay. Yeah, prayers go out for your mother. Hope everything will be okay. That's not good. Wow, sorry to hear that. Hope it gets better. Hope she heals. Ooh, yikes. Let's see. Toru Yano and Hiroshi Tanahashi with 6 points. Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi with 6 points. The Dangerous Techers with 6 points. Great O'Karn and Aaron Hanare with 6 points. And the Gorillas of Destiny with 6 points. And Bad Luck Fale and Chase Owens have 6 points. No, we got a call and she. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences to your family, to you and your family. Yikes. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'll be keeping you and your family in my prayers, all right? Just Oh man, so sorry to hear that. But let's see. The leading team. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Absolutely. No problem. Indeed. Um the leading team, Tetsuya Naito and Sanata, sitting at the top with 8 points. So right now they've been rolling. They've been undefeated in the World Tag League, and I tell you, they don't show any signs of slowing down. But they're definitely looking as the strong team in this tournament. Although Goto and Yoshihashi have been kind of on a roll lately, as well as some other teams, Gorilla's Destiny as well. So it's still going to be close. Still going to be close. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams sitting at 6 points. So I believe this World Tag League is going to be a lot closer than before. So definitely keep an eye out. But yeah, should be really good. But those are your current results for the World Tag League. Let's take a look at the Best of Super Juniors. Now, Best of Super Juniors, this has been kind of interesting. So let's start from the bottom. Right now, sitting at the bottom with 2 points is Yo, who was actually able to finally get a victory over Robbie Eagles. I was kind of surprised with that. I did not think that was going to happen, but got a victory over Robbie Eagles. So he's currently 1-1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 1-4 right now. 1-4. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 competitors with 4 points. So let's look at these competitors. We got Ryusuke Taguchi with 4 points, Master Wato with 4 points, Robbie Eagles with 4 points, Bushi with 4 points, Doki with 4 points, and El Fantasmo with 4 points. But yeah, each of these competitors pretty much are have a record of 2-3. But it's still going to be interesting to see who can break out of that and get a streak going, because each of them are 2-3. All right. We got one sitting at 5 points, which is El Desperado, who apparently is 2-2-1. He has the one draw with Hiromu Takahashi. So I thought that was pretty interesting, which was a good match. I didn't think it would end in a draw, but it was a good match. And of course, you know, El Desperado is the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. So he has 5 points. Let's see. We have one competitor with 6 points, which is Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori. He is 3-2 right now. So still looking pretty strong, Taiji Ishimori. Let's see. We have one competitor with 7 points, which is Hiromu Takahashi, who is 3-1-1. So he's been on a roll lately. He has the one loss against Sho, but Hiromu Takahashi still a favorite to win this tournament. I mean, this is, you know, he's won a Best of Super Juniors tournament before twice, I believe. So, you know, definitely still showing that he's a threat in this tournament. And then we have a 2-way tie at the top with 8 points. Check this out. We have Yoshinobu Kanemaru of Suzuki Gun with 8 points. He's 4-1. I am shocked at this. I did not think Yoshinobu Kanemaru would have this kind of record right now, but he's 4-1. Not only that, looking at the folks that he's beat, He's beaten Sho. He's beaten El Phantasmo. He's beaten Taiji Ishimori. He's beaten Doki. Like, he's beaten 3 people of Bullet Club and his Suzuki Gun stablemate, Doki. The only loss he has is against Hiromu Takahashi, which that's not, I mean, can't feel too bad with that loss. But those other 4 wins, those are pretty big. I mean, 3 of them are against Bullet Club. So I don't know, y'all. Maybe Yoshinobu Kanemaru may be the catalyst, maybe the trump card that could steal this tournament. Remains to be seen, but hey. And then the other competitor with 8 points, who's been having a great showing so far, is Sho, who's also 4-1. And of course, his 1 loss is against Yoshinobu Kanemaru. His 4 wins, he's beaten Ryusuke Taguchi, Hiromu Takahashi, Bushi, and El Desperado. Those are big wins, especially defeating El Desperado, the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's beaten Hiromu Takahashi. That's a big deal. So Sho is definitely showing a strong indication that he could win this tournament. But we still have a lot of tournament left to go. So it's still a chance for a lot of these folks, even those with, sitting at 6 points and 4 points. There's still a lot of room left in this tournament for somebody to break out and win. But I don't know, seeing Yoshinobu Kanemaru tied at the top is kind of surprising. It's kind of surprising. So we'll see how things go going forward. Believe they're about to have another show tomorrow, the 27th, for some more Best of Super Juniors matches. And I think they're going to continue World Tag League Sunday. So, yeah, still have a lot of wrestling in these 2 tournaments left. Because let's see. The last day is, I'm guessing on December 15th is when they're going to do the finals for both tournaments. That's my guess. But hey, what's up, Ace? What's up, Blitz? How was your Thanksgiving? Oh, it was great. It was very chill. Hung out with family, ate some good food. We played some Mario Party Superstars on the Switch. It was a lot of fun. How about you? How was your Thanksgiving? And let's see. New Japan Pro Wrestling has also added a New Year's Golden series starting January 20th, and that will go all the way through to February 20th. So this is new. Well, it looks like they've already opened up ticket sales for that. So New Japan Pro Wrestling starting to get some events queued up for good old 2022. Along with, of course, you got Wrestle Kingdom, which will be exciting. Very exciting. But yeah, that'll do it for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, let's get into some news that I'm really, really excited about. So, Wrestlecade. Really excited for Wrestlecade, which is currently starting today as we speak. But like I said, it'll be going on at the Benton Convention Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, all weekend. So I'll be there Saturday. I'll be there all day Saturday tomorrow. Ace says, my Thanksgiving was good. Pretty sure I gained about 45 pounds yesterday. Wow. Well, that just means you had some good eating. Hey, I don't blame you. That's some good eating. But that's good. That's really good. I am really excited for Wrestlecade. Of course, Wrestlecade didn't happen last year due to the pandemic, but it's coming back. It's here this year. I'm excited about it. I just wanted to go over the list of featured wrestlers that are going to be at Wrestlecade, and I'll point out the ones that I'm very excited about. So check this list out, y'all. This is for Wrestlecade. Let's see. Sting's going to be there. Looking forward to meeting Sting. Ace says, I plan to go to the AEW show in Greensboro. Oh, yeah? Dude, same here. Same here. Shoot, if you do end up going, let me know. Let's meet. Let's meet. Because I'm gonna have the whole day off. So I'll probably get to Greensboro a little early, or at least I have to check in with my crew because a couple of my friends are joining me. But yeah, we can at least meet in person. You know, I'd be down for that. I'm going to that show, so hey, you know. But yeah, it'll be good to see you. But yeah, I'm actually going to that show, the Raleigh show, and the one they just announced in Charlotte, Battle of the Belts. I'll be at that show. So yeah, triple threat, yeah. But let's see, Wrestlecade. Sting's gonna be there. Excited about that. Kurt Angle's gonna be there. Gail Kim, who is like the number one priority for me. My all-time favorite female wrestler is gonna be there. Gail Kim. I can't wait to meet her. Can't wait to meet her. She'll be there. Kane will be there. Braun Strowman, aka Adam Scherr. I don't even know if I said his name correctly, but Braun Strowman will be there. Looking forward to meeting him. Another North Carolina native. Mark Henry will be there, the world's strongest man. Switchblade Jay White will be there. Looking forward to meeting him. Wendy Richter will be there. Lilani Kai will be there. Matt Hardy will be there. Another North Carolinian favorite. Heath Slater will be there. Pretty much everybody of Money Inc. will be there. So Ted DiBiase is going to be there. Mike Rotunda, aka IRS, is going to be there. Virgil is going to be there. Looking forward to that. Wrestlecade is going to be stacked. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking so forward to it. But yeah, me and my friend Rob Potsy Potchak, shout out to you. Yeah, we're gonna be going together. Gotta get there early. Apparently, the line to meet Sting starts at 8 a.m. And this year, the demand is so high for Sting that they're gonna have Sting's meet and greet in a separate room from the Fan Fest. So pretty much, they're encouraging folks that have bought a pre-order ticket for a meet and greet with Sting or planning on meeting Sting to take care of that first before going to Fan Fest. So we got to get there early, really, really early. So I know Winston-Salem's not too far away, but you know, it's at least an hour and some change, maybe an hour and a half from me. So that's the only thing. But yeah, got to get there early. Let's see. The Virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo, will be there. I can't wait to meet her. She's one I've always been wanting to meet. I've been keeping my eye on her. Arn Anderson will be there. Bill DeMott will be there. The Ascension will be there. One of the greatest NXT tag team champions in history will be there. I look forward to meeting them. Eric Rowan will be there. ODB will be there. Thunder Rosa will be there. Thunder Rosa will be there. Looking forward to meeting her. Barry Windham is going to be there. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Let's see. Kimona will be there. Victoria, aka Tara, will be there. I got to meet her 2 years ago. She's really cool. Really, really cool. Mae Valentine will be there. Johnny Swinger will be there. Kelly Kelly will be there. The Steiner brothers will be there. I hope to get a chance to meet them. Sucks that they didn't have the option to pre-order for them, but hopefully I get a chance to meet them. They're in my top 10 favorite tag teams of all time. Shane Douglas will be there. Eva Lise will be there. America's Most Wanted will be there. So Wildcat Chris Harris, Cowboy James Storm will be there. Davey Richards will be there. I actually got a chance to meet Davey Richards at a PWX show. Davey Richards, oh man, one of the most intense wrestlers I've ever seen. Love me some Davey Richards. Ace says WWE really wasted this year's women's Money in the Bank. Yeah. I mean, Nikki ASH really didn't have much of a title run. She didn't really have much of a title run. And honestly, I really miss her sanity gimmick. Her sanity gimmick was so much better, so much more intense, and she had better matches with that gimmick. You know, this Nikki ASH just, don't get me wrong. I love Nikki Cross. I love Nikki Cross. She's great. She's talented. But this Nikki ASH, almost a superhero, just it's bad. It's bad. And now both her and Rhea Ripley no longer tag team champs. The titles are now held by Carmella and Queen Zelina. Queen Zelina, her first WWE championship. Not bad. Not bad. It's going to be an interesting team, Carmella and Queen Zelina, but from one random team to another random team, I guess you could say. Oh, man. Let's see who we got next. We got Lady Tapa. Lady Tapa will be there. Chelsea Green will be there. JTG, one half of Crime Time, will be there. Camille, current NWA Women's World Champion, will be there. Johnny B. Bad, a guy that I grew up watching a lot in WCW, will be there, and I look forward to meeting him. Of course, a.k.a. Mark Merrow. QT Marshall will be there. Amber O'Neil will be there. Tatanka will be there. J.J. Dillon will be there. Tully Blanchard will be there. I actually got a chance to meet Tully Blanchard back at, I think it was GalaxyCon, actually. Got a chance to meet him. Really cool. L.A. Smooth will be there. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat will be there. Hopefully get a chance to meet him. Another wrestler that I watched a lot of growing up as a kid. Melina will be there. I actually got a chance to meet Melina in 2019. And Melina, she still has it going on. In the ring, looks, everything. She's still got it going on. So Melina, really cool. Lex Luger will be there. The total package. Yeah. Thomas Latimer, a.k.a. Brown, will be there. Danhausen will be there. I actually got a chance to meet Danhausen at a ROH show when they were in Concord, North Carolina. He actually held a free meet and greet. Yeah, no charge. And you could get an autograph and a picture taken with him. Free meet and greet. So be good to see Danhausen again. Baby Doll will be there. Bobby Fulton will be there. Buff Bagwell will be there. The Bollywood Boys will be there. Francine will be there. Tammy Stitch, a.k.a. Sunny, will be there. Ace says, I really like Zelina, but she does need to tweak some things in the ring. I like her too. Zelina, a.k.a. Thea Trinidad, a.k.a. Rosita. I mean, I've kept up with her since Impact Wrestling, when she used to be Knockout Tag Team Champions with Sarita. I've always thought she was decent in the ring. I didn't think she was excellent or mediocre. I've always thought she was decent in the ring, but definitely plenty of room for improvement. One thing I just, a little concerned about is her size. She is one of the small wrestlers currently. So, I mean, what is she like? 5'1", 5 feet tall? I mean, I think she might be shorter than Alexa Bliss. I don't know for sure. But, I mean, she definitely has potential for improvement. But I always thought she was a decent wrestler. I never thought she was like mediocre or bad or anything like that. But definitely room for improvement. So I agree. Let's see. Jimmy Valiant will be there. Fandango will be there. Gilbert will be there. James Ellsworth, ew. Well, he'll be there. Jordan Grace will be there. Thick Mama Pump. Oh, yeah. Rosemary will be there. Samantha Starr will be there. Malachi Black will be there. I am so pumped to meet him. I'm looking forward to meet him. I've seen him live a couple of times. Malachi Black, one of the most chill wrestlers out there. Really, really chill. And also, speaking of Zelina, that's who Zelina Vega is married to, Malachi Black. And they have a YouTube channel, if I remember correctly. But yeah, they're a lot of fun together as a couple. And normally I wouldn't have imagined those two being a married couple, but when you see those two together, it makes sense. It makes sense. They're a great couple. I think they just had their anniversary not too long ago. So happy belated anniversary to Malachi Black, aka Tommy End, and Zelina Vega, aka Thea Trinidad. Matt Cardona is going to be there. Kenzie Page will be there. Sam Houston will be there. The Good Brothers will be there. Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows. Action Mike Jackson will be there. Dr. Tom Pritchard will be there. Brian Myers will be there. Susie, Sue Young, Susan, whoever you want to call her, she'll be there. The Inspiration, aka the Iconics, will be there. Amanda Rodriguez will be there. Brock Anderson, Arn Anderson's son, will be there. C.W. Anderson, another North Carolina native, will be there. I believe he's from Raleigh, North Carolina. D'Lo Brown, you better recognize, will be there. Falaba will be there. George South will be there. Goldilocks will be there. Jamie Senegal, Jesse Bell, Matt Cross, another good wrestler, will be there. FTR, aka The Revival, will be there. Looking forward to meeting the both of them. Another batch of North Carolinian wrestlers. Jerry the King Lawler will be there. Let's see. The Fantastics will be there. Vipress will be there. The Savage Gentleman Victor Benjamin, which I recently saw at a PWX show, he'll be there. Misa Kate will be there. Allison Kay and Marty Bell will be there as well. I've actually gotten a chance to meet Allison Kay back at the Crockett Cup a couple of years ago, where she defeated Santana Garrett to become NWA Women's World Champion. Got a chance to meet Allison Kay. She was really cool to meet. And yeah, she's awesome. She's really awesome. Chris Hero will be there. I've met him before back in Evolve. Chris Hero, pretty cool. Ace says, I really wish WWE just kept the network. Peacock is so bad with live pay-per-views. Oh, bro. Not just bad. Terrible. Like, oh my goodness. The way that they do pay-per-views is trash. Because it's like, you can't, like if you get home late to watch it, you gotta wait until it finishes before you can start from the beginning, which is stupid. And just the quality just really isn't there. So yeah, I miss the WWE network as well. And there's still a lot of content that's on Peacock, that wasn't on Peacock, that was on WWE Network, that I felt like they didn't really retain when they made the switch over. So just hasn't been good quality for WWE pay-per-views. So yeah, I 1,000,000% agree with you there. Let's see. Amber Nova will be there. Let's see. Bull James will be there. JD Drake will be there, another North Carolinian wrestler. Lady Frost will be there. Mr. Hughes will be there. Rachel Ellering, another woman that I've met. Of course, the daughter of Paul Ellering will be there. Sergeant Slaughter. Too Cold Scorpio. I remember watching him a lot when he was Flash Funk. Nikita Koloff will be there. Boris Sukov will be there. Penta El Cielo Mero will be there, one half of the Lucha Bros. Rock and Roll Express will be there as well. Crazy Steve. Allie, a.k.a. The Bunny. Mercedes Martinez will be there. And I'm actually looking forward to meeting her. So definitely looking forward to her. Buddy Murphy, a.k.a. Buddy Matthews, will be there. And I got a meet and greet with him as well. So I want to pick his brain about his first time wrestling Okada. Oh, that was such a great match that he had at Battle in the Valley. Such a great match. He really should have debuted in the Best of the Super Juniors tournament, but didn't end up happening. Booker T will be there. Havoc will be there. Andrew Everett, another North Carolinian wrestler, will be there. Referee Earl Hebner will be there. Swoggle, a.k.a. Hornswoggle, will be there. Kylan King will be there, which haven't seen her in a while. She usually been wrestling on AEW, but haven't seen her in a while. Interesting. Let's see. Izzy will be there. Masa Slamovich. Tennille Dashwood, but I think I heard word that she had to cancel, but I'm not 100% sure. But I've met Tennille Dashwood back in ROH, who's really cool girl. Jay Lethal will be there. Paul Ellering will be there. Bo Dallas, a.k.a. Taylor Rotunda, will be there. Rich Swann, another favorite of mine, will be there. I've met him twice. Once at Wrestlecade and a second time way long ago back in Dragon Gate. So Rich Swann, he's really, really cool. PCO will be there. Magnum TA. Nick Aldis will be there. Luke Curtis will be there. Mickey James will be there. And I'm looking so forward to meeting Mickey James. I've always wanted to meet Mickey James. Layla Gray will be there. Deborah McMichael will be there. Barry Horowitz will be there. La Rosa Negra will be there. Shane Taylor Promotions will be there. Shane Taylor and the Soldiers of Savagery. Enzo Amore. Enzo. Still can't believe that dude was a 2-time Cruiserweight champion. Shannon Moore, another North Carolinian wrestler, will be there. Let's see. John Schuyler will be there. Mick Foley will be there. Bill Dundee. The Gun Club will be there. The Barbarian. Alicia Edwards, Eddie Edwards' wife, will be there. Dark Order's number 10, Preston Vance, will be there. And Master and Machine will be there, which one half of that, Griff Garrison, that's his name, Griff Garrison, who's also a North Carolinian wrestler. But yeah, and those are the guests that they have on the guest list for this year's Wrestlecade. Looking so forward to Wrestlecade. But I did pre-order a handful of meet and greets. But the main one that I just really want to be sure I take care of when I get there that I have to purchase is, of course, Gail Kim. Because I'm already predicting her line is going to be huge. I'm predicting her line is going to be huge. But yeah, I'm just looking so forward to this. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. All right, let's talk some AEW. So, North Carolina is getting a lot of AEW love within the next 2 months because we have not one, not 2, but 3 AEW shows coming to North Carolina in 3 cities. We got Greensboro, North Carolina, in December 22nd at the Greensboro Coliseum. We have just recently announced the Battle of the Belts, which will be in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Bojangles Coliseum. And we have AEW in Raleigh, North Carolina coming to the PNC Arena, which that is January 12th. And Battle of the Belts is January 8th. So, wow. AEW really showing the love for North Carolina. And you know, I think it's only a matter of time before North Carolina will finally host one of the AEW pay-per-views. Oh, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Like, I have no doubt. It might not be next year, but I say give it 2 years. North Carolina will be hosting an AEW pay-per-view. It's bound to happen. It's only a matter of time. But yeah, so AEW Greensboro, North Carolina. This will actually be its first time in Greensboro at the Greensboro Coliseum. That's Wednesday, December 22nd. And they're going to be filming both AEW Dynamite and Rampage. So I know in the past, the last AEW show I went to, they actually filmed all 3, Dynamite, Dark, and Rampage. But since Dark is now done in, I believe, at Universal Studios now, I think that's where it's going to stay. So I can't even imagine what the travel schedule for the wrestlers has to be for that. Because, I mean, you got some that, you know, will compete on Dark and then compete in Dark Elevation. Or not Dark Elevation, Rampage. Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, I totally forgot. So you got Dark and Dark Elevation. Wow. It makes me wonder, because I know Dark is done at Universal, but what about Dark Elevation? Maybe they're done at Universal as well? I don't know. I might have to look into that. But yeah, this will be their first time in Greensboro, North Carolina. So I'm looking very forward to that. Planning on going with a crew of my friends. Should be a handful of us. So looking forward to that. And like I said, Ace, if you end up going, let me know. I'd love to meet you. I would love to meet you. And then, so that's December 22nd. So pretty much right before Christmas. And then we have the most recently announced Battle of the Belts, which will be in Charlotte, North Carolina. Which this will be January 8th, which is one day after my mom's birthday. It's on a Saturday. But yeah, this will be a TNT special event. So this might be kind of sort of like a pay-per-view. This could pretty much be kind of sort of like a pay-per-view in a way. I mean, it's a special show. And with it being called Battle of the Belts, I think it's safe to say that every championship will be on the line. And I'm definitely down for that. And actually, I will be sitting next to the ramp. Floor G, 3rd row. The last seat right dead next to the ramp. So I've never sat next to the ramp before at the Bojangles Coliseum. So I'm actually looking forward to that. But yeah, this pretty much looks like it's going to be treated like a pay-per-view. But we'll see. So that's January 8th. And then the following week will be AEW Dynamite and Rampage at the PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina, making their Raleigh debut. That's my hometown. And yeah, so that's January 12th. And I do hope that after they do the show in Raleigh, hopefully we'll see them come back to Raleigh more. But it's good to see that they're hitting up 3 cities in North Carolina. That's a big deal. That's a very big deal. So I'm looking forward to hitting up all 3 of these shows. And just now I'm very curious about the meet and greet. I want to know what the meet and greets are going to be. Because lately they've been doing some meet and greets for each show. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. So it's a good way to end the year and kick off the year with 3 AEW shows. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope y'all are too. And then a couple of other things going on in AEW as well. Let's, looking at the bracket for the TBS Women's Championship Tournament. So we now know our first semifinal matchup, which will be Jade Cargill versus Thunder Rosa. Which, honestly, I really, really hope Thunder Rosa wins. But something tells me Jade Cargill is going to win this tournament and become TBS champion. And I really, really hope that doesn't happen, but that's most likely going to happen. It would just really suck to see that. Because I do not like Jade Cargill. I do not like her at all. But that's our first semifinal matchup. Of course, Thunder Rosa defeated Jamie Hayter, which Jamie Hayter wasn't too pleased. She got accidentally super kicked by Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. So I don't know. Jamie Hayter might be splitting after that. She might not want to have anything to do with Dr. Britt Baker anymore. So hey, we'll see what happens, but it's a bummer. It's a bummer. Let's see. I know we had Nyla Rose defeated Hikaru Shida to advance. So we are still waiting on. So December 1st will be the Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho match. And the winner of that match will go on to the semifinals to face Nyla Rose. And like I said, I think either of those 2 ladies could win that match. I think it could go either way, but that'll be settled next week. But yeah. And we know for sure that the finals of this tournament will be held on January 5th. So that'll be on January 5th. That's pretty cool because you'll have the winner and new champion January 5th, and then January 8th, they can make their first title defense at Battle of the Belts. So I like that. I like that setup. That's a good setup. I think that works. Let's see. That's pretty much all that I have. Oh, the build-up with CM Punk and MJF. Oh, man. Was that awesome or what? I mean, they were both jabbing each other back and forth. I mean, just shots fired like machine gun between both. So that was a very big promo. Very big promo for both MJF and CM Punk. And I can't wait for them to throw down. I cannot wait for them to throw down. Should be great. Should be really, really great. I'm looking forward to that. But I definitely like what they're doing with Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. Pretty much they got him on a path just going through each member of the Dark Order up to Hangman Adam Page. And then I still believe that he will end up getting his first loss in AEW when he loses to Hangman Adam Page. So I like what they're doing with that. And also tonight on Rampage, Riho has a chance to earn herself an AEW Women's World Championship title shot if she can beat Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the current champion. So the way that this came up was in the battle royal, the last battle royal that they had. Riho was never officially eliminated. She was never thrown over the top rope. So therefore, she's getting this second chance opportunity because she was never officially eliminated. And it's good to see that. It's good to see her get this opportunity because Riho, lately, since Riho's return to the States, she's been mainly wrestling on AEW Dark and Dark Elevation. But we have to remember she was the first ever AEW Women's World Champion when she beat Nyla Rose in the finals. So I would like to see her get a little bit more attention as far as get back into the title picture. Not saying that she has to win the title, of course, but it's good to see her get back into the title picture. Because she was the first champion. She was the first champion. So hopefully, which I think Riho will win. I think she'll win tonight. And who knows? Maybe she'll get her title shot at Battle of the Belts. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. There'll be another opportunity to see her in North Carolina. So, hey, I'm down. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have going on with for AEW for now. Like I said, we got Rampage tonight, and of course got WWE SmackDown. Which let's talk a little bit of WWE. So I thought Raw was pretty lame. The whole find Cleopatra's egg was just really, really dumb. And of course, the whole entire time Austin Theory had it and was taking selfies with it, and it earned him a title shot at Big E, which, yeah, he lost anyway. But yeah, that whole thing is just dumb. Just really dumb. And then, of course, Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley lost the women's tag team titles to Queen Zelina and Carmella. So new champs there. I guess that's cool. Not really, but yeah. But yeah, I wasn't really feeling Raw at all. Noam Dar successfully defended the Heritage Cup against Sam Gradwell. So I thought that was pretty cool. Jordan Devlin had a great match with Mark Andrews. So good to see Jordan Devlin back in action. And Jenny apparently fired Joseph Connors. So she's back on her own again. So hopefully she can get back into the title picture some way, somehow. I like Jenny. I definitely like Jenny. But yeah, Jenny's on her own now. Let's talk a little bit about NXT 2.0. So, we know we got WarGames coming up December 5th. This will pretty much be the last pay-per-view of the year for WWE. And, of course, this will be at the Performance Center. We know already we have the 2 War Games matches set, and we already know the teams for each match. So let's look at the men's War Games match. So it's pretty much team old school versus team new school. Old school will be made up of LA Knight, Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano, and NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa. So you got DIY back together again for this match. The Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight. And then you got Team New School, which is Braun Breaker, NXT North American Champion Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, and Grayson Waller. And of course, they will have Trick Williams in their corner. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, the talent in this match just doesn't seem like there was a whole lot of buildup. You know what I mean? It just feels too much like, literally old school versus new school and just random new school folks, which, I mean, Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker makes sense. But I feel like Tony D'Angelo hasn't really wrestled that many matches. Grayson Waller, which I thought he was mainly a face, but yeah. And I thought LA Knight was mainly a heel, but yeah, same thing with Pete Dunne. But I mean, this is literally old school versus new school. So, I mean, we'll have to see what happens. See how the buildup goes. Which this is next week. Let me look at the calendar. This is next week. Yeah, next Sunday, actually. So that's when this pay-per-view is, next Sunday. So we'll have to see what happens in the go home show to see what they do. And then let's look at the women's teams. Women's War Games match. So it's Team Raquel versus Team Dakota. So it's Dakota Kai and all of Toxic Attraction, which is Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, and JC Jane. Of course, women's champion and the women's tag team champions. And then we have Team Raquel, which is made up of Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Cora Jade, and Kaylee Ray. To be honest, it feels kind of one-sided. I mean, no offense to Mandy Rose and Dakota Kai, but it feels one-sided. Oh, Cream Biggums, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. But yeah, this seems kind of one-sided. Because, I mean, with one team having Kaylee Ray, Io Shirai, and Raquel Gonzalez, that's pretty stacked. That's pretty stacked. Hey, are you from NC? Yes, I am. Raleigh, to be specific. That is true. And Dakota Kai's coming in with, a lot of momentum, especially after her return. And of course, Toxic Attraction, they have the gold right now. So I mean, talent-wise, I feel like it's kind of one-sided, but this could be interesting. And if I remember correctly, this is Io Shirai's third War Games match. And I think it's 2 for Raquel and Kaylee Ray. This is Cora Jade's first. And this is Dakota Kai's second? Second? Yeah. Because, I mean, the first one, she viciously attacked and turned on Tegan Knox. But yeah, I mean, Team Raquel just has the advantage when it comes to this match. I mean, they've been in more war games, especially Io Shirai. She's been in 3. So I don't know. It seems kind of one-sided, but I think it'll be a good match still. I mean, realistically, so far, those are really the 2 War Games matches are really the only 2 matches that I'm excited about, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, like I said, Survivor Series wasn't good. Survivor Series wasn't good at all. And that's one of the big 4. And it just wasn't good. Roderick Strong versus Joe Gacy for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. I mean, Joe Gacy isn't even a cruiserweight, so I don't even know why this is even a match. Cameron Grimes versus Duke Hudson, hair versus hair match. That could be entertaining, I guess. Imperium will defend the tag titles against either Legado del Fantasma or Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. Still don't even know why those 2 are even in a tag team. Just, it makes no sense to me. But I don't know. The card looks kind of lackluster. This War Games card. Because you don't see any of the main titles be defended. Because, I mean, Tommaso Ciampa is going to be in the War Games match, and he's the NXT champion. And Toxic Attraction, they have, each of the women's championships, and they're in the women's War Game matches. So, only 5 matches on the card right now. And, the 2 War Games matches are going to take up the most time anyway. So, they'll probably have one of the War Games matches at the beginning and the other one at the end. But I'm sure this will end up being better than Survivor Series, for sure. I'm willing to bet money this will be better than Survivor Series. But yeah, it's not too exciting of a card, especially not compared to Tokyo Super Wars. But I'm interested in the War Games matches. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, they got one more show this coming Tuesday. It's the go home show. So we'll see what happens. Saray is supposed to be making her way back from Japan. So I have to see what they do with her. I wonder if Xia Li will finally debut tonight. Now that Survivor Series is over, I wonder if Xia Li debuts tonight. Because they already got her as some sort of protector character. So I have to see if she debuts tonight. Anyways, they announced a pay-per-view for New Year's Day called Day One. Literally, that's what it's called, Day One. WWE Day One. So this will feature both brands, and this will be on January 1st, 2022 at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Wow, so they're going to have 2 pay-per-views in January. So that means they're going to have Day One and Royal Rumble, because Royal Rumble is January 29th in St. Louis, Missouri. So starting off the year in an interesting way with WWE. Starting off with a pay-per-view and pretty much end the month of January with a pay-per-view. We'll see what happens, I guess. But yeah, WWE Day One. What a name. But okay, so apparently this is happening. I just looked into this more. So this show is happening on January 1st. This is pretty much the replacement of WWE TLC, since there's no TLC this year, which is usually in December, but there's no TLC. It was originally scheduled for December 19th, but yeah, it's been canceled, and this is the replacement. Day 1, January 1st. So no TLC. So I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. But anyway, that's pretty much all that I have for this edition of Pro Wrestling Talk. Like I said, I know we got SmackDown tonight, and then AEW Rampage tonight. So yeah, we'll check those out with my father. And then, shoot, I definitely got to be sure I get some sleep tonight, because Wrestlecade is going to be lit. It's going to be really lit. Hopefully it won't be too cold tomorrow. I have to look at the weather. I mean, I know the event will be mostly inside, but, I hope it won't be a case where I have to wait in line and it peers into outside of the convention center. That would suck. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too cold tomorrow. But we shall see. But anyway, that's it for tonight's episode of Pro Wrestling Talk. Like I said, thank y'all so much for stopping by. Like I said, I hope everybody, hopefully I didn't spend too much money on Black Friday, but I get it. Totally get it. Those sales can be crazy big, but I didn't get anything other than, like I said, Battle of the Titles ticket for the Charlotte show. But yeah, just getting together my meet and greet emails for Wrestlecade and looking forward to having fun. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can catch each video. And once again, thank you so much for the love and support. And I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. And I will see y'all very soon in the next video. For all my Carolina Panther fans, keep pounding. Hopefully we can get the win Sunday against Miami. We need it. We're in clutch time. It's very, very important. So hopefully we can get this win. But anyway, I'm Blitzball Champ, signing off for this episode of Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. Hope everybody have a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all soon. Good night, everybody. Peace.